This movie is full of familiar stuff. It's taking some bits and pieces from other superior animated movies. This movie feels like a work of reverse engineering, as if the filmmakers watched the entire catalogs of many better movies and tried to replicate their formulas. Unfortunately, the result is really bad. It feels generic and uninspired, despite how many ideas are crammed into this story. It's an overly complicated collection of ideas that overwhelms rather than engrosses, continuously expanding the world with an abundance of lore and extraneous details that only weighs this story down. What sounds on paper like a relatively simple concept of a girl trying to find a lucky coin for her friend becomes probably the most convoluted narratives in a kids' movie. It's also one of the most exposition-packed animated pictures in recent memory. Better movies have the ability to take often complex and grand ideas and still manage to make a film that is accessible to all audiences. This movie is the total opposite of this. By the time you're thrown into luck randomizing machines, the audience is stuck in a world of MacGuffins upon MacGuffins. Each new layer of this land of luck is just full of more nonsense ideas that the film is asking the viewer to keep track of and remember. The movie is leaving viewers with the burden of keeping up with the laborious script, which is mostly tell and very little show. The premise itself is too thin to make any element feel fulfilling. If these worlds are supposed to create an equilibrium between good and bad, why is Sam's luck so awful? The movie fails to provide some degree of profound emotional reasoning or narrative conceit to explain how this works. The script never provides an adequate answer. It doesn't even ask the question. It prompts more nagging plot holes than satisfying answers. Overall, this movie might not be good for your kids. The plot is far too dense and convoluted for them, as they wouldn't have the patience for it. Maybe they will be distracted by the sparkly crystals and funny unicorns, but at 106 minutes, the movie's length and intricate plot will probably leave most kids bored or even asleep. We do not recommend this movie at all.